Okay, almost okay. Here we go. Okay, Wagwan people, we are live right now, live from the village right now. It is 10:56 in the PM right now. GMT, London, England right now. That's where I is. Where is you is? Wagwan people, listen, yeah, we're about to do a live stream. We're about to play some Overwatch. I ain't played Overwatch for a minute. A good minute. Well, to be fair, I did play a little bit before the stream started just to make sure it was still working. And there are, you know, other people still playing the game, because the last time I tried playing Overwatch, took ages to find a game. You know, I don't know if that many people are really playing it anymore, but yeah, I want to get into a little bit of Overwatch. You know, play for just a little. It'll be a short stream, so it's a short stream, maybe just about an hour or so. Maybe play a game or two. See if I'm actually still any good at this, or well, let's be honest. Was I ever really that good to begin with? That's what it is. Was I ever actually that good to begin with? I think I was okay. I remember being relatively okay, you know. I remember getting a few decent kill shots and playing the game a few times and that kind of thing. So I think I was okay, but it's been a while. It's been a while. So tell me how you doing. Tell me how you been. Appreciate you joining the live stream. Let's play some Overwatch. Let's switch over to this screen. Let me try not get it wrong actually. Tell me how you doing. Tell me how you been. Appreciate you joining the live stream. But let's play some Overwatch. Let me switch over to this screen. Almost. I might need to work on that one, but anyway. Let me switch over to this screen so y'all can see what I can see. I just want to take a second to switch over. I need to get a new computer, man. I need to build a new computer. That's what I need to do. Well, I don't need to. I want to. Let's be honest. I want to build a new computer. I do not need a new computer. I want to build a new computer. So let's put this on. And that should be showing up on your screen in a moment. Or why isn't it actually? Why is it not showing? Oh, there we go. There we go. Took a minute, but we got there. So we'll go to play. Go to quick play. I prefer to play as a damaged character, so I'm gonna stick with that. So go to ready. In the meantime, skirmish, game browser, practice range. Just go with deathmatch. I'm not very good at deathmatch. I've never been good at deathmatch games actually. Never. From way back in the beginning of the internet. Actually, that's not true. I was pretty decent at what's it called? It was a long time ago, 2004? Something 2004? No. Over. Unreal, that was it. Unreal Tournament 2004. I was pretty decent at that. Oh. That I was okay at, but man, that was back in what, 2003, or whenever that came out. Was it Unreal? Was it 2002? I don't remember if it was 2002 or 2004, but it's Unreal Tournament 2000 something. That much I remember, and I was pretty decent at that game. I used to rinse that game out a lot, man. That was maybe one of the first online games that I really got into, actually. But we're only playing this until we get a game, so hopefully it won't be too long till we get a game. It reckons it's about 8 minutes. There we go, got that guy. Ooh, that's not what I wanted to do. Got a Pokemon sign up there. No, it's not. It looked like a oh. Damn it. Looked like a Pokemon sign. Got distracted by the fake Pokemon sign. I think this game definitely excels as a team-based game rather than a single, what's it called, a deathmatch game. The deathmatch is like, I know they just have it just for the sake of doing something while waiting for the game, which is, it's not a bad thing, but I do feel like, as it is now, it works because it's not the main part of the game. Oof. But yeah, I think they know what they do. They know what they're doing. Why? What they're doing? They made the right choice by focusing it on the team-based deathmatch rather than a single-player deathmatch. Like, you don't get scores and ranks for your single player deathmatch. It's literally just there to do something while waiting for the game to start. And the reason why it takes so long is because I guess there's not that many people playing Overwatch anymore, which is a shame because this is a pretty cool game. You know, out of a lot of the multiplayer games out right now, this is, you know what? I don't know what it is. But it seems like the games lately that I get into, the games that I like, the multiplayer games that I like, which there aren't that many, it's like not many people play them in the end. Like, I really liked... Oh, from behind. I really liked Drawn to Death. Was it the Bartlett Jones company, the Bartlett Jones studio that made that one? David Jaffe, game of a God of War designer, or one of the God of War designers. His studio, after leaving Sony, they did a game called Drawn to Death. I liked that game. Nobody liked it. Well, I mean, not no. Of course, other people liked it as well. But you know what I mean? Like, hardly anybody seemed to like it. And it was a pretty cool game. It was a pretty cool game. And then there was what's the other one that I liked? Lawbreakers by Cliffy Bleszinski. After he left Epic Studios, he formed a studio and they made Lawbreakers. I thought that was a pretty cool game. But yeah, it just didn't. Not hardly anybody played it. You know, and that's a shame. You know, it just seems like, and I know Overwatch. It's like I really liked Overwatch. This was really popular for a while. I guess it still kind of is popular, but it's only really popular in like the esports arena. You know, I think once you come out of the esports arena, it's probably not that many people playing it. But it's still big in esports, so it does okay. You know. I was stunned. Damn it. But yeah, you come out of this. I mean, it's been what, 4 minutes, 5 minutes nearly. We're still waiting for the game to start. Like, imagine turning on Call of Duty and waiting 5 minutes to get into a game. That doesn't happen. That does not happen. That does not happen, right? Or, I don't know, Apex Legends or Fortnite. Imagine turning on Fortnite and waiting 5 minutes to get into a game. That does not happen. And it didn't used to happen with Overwatch. It's only been happening, at least as far as I know, it's been happening in the last maybe, I don't know, year-ish? But it's been less and less people playing it. Because there's less and less people, it makes it harder to keep coming back to it. Like, I mean, look, like I said, the death match thing they've added is a cool thing just to keep you busy in the meantime, but it's not what I play the game for. Oof. Got one of them at least though. It's not why I play the game. I don't play it for the death, or not play for the single deathmatch. Play it for the team deathmatch, the TDM. And it's, well, oof. Got me, man. You got me. The thing about Farah, I like playing as Farah. Farah is my main on this. I might play some characters from time to time, but Farah is my main. So Farah is who I play as mostly. I like the rocket launcher. I know they've made some adjustments to it so it doesn't do as much damage when you don't get a direct hit. So you need to be a bit more accurate with it, and that makes her harder to play. Because especially when you consider the rocket launcher doesn't move as fast. Like the rockets rather don't move as fast as say bullets. So unless they don't see you coming like that guy, right? Then it's it's very hard. It could be hard to get a kill. So you kind of got to sneak up on people a little bit. Oof. You know, but yeah. When I was playing the Overwatch, I used to play as another character that had a rocket launcher. I can't remember her name right now, but there's a character there that had a rocket launcher. That was my main on that one. So yeah, and even going back to the Unreal Tournament days, like the rocket launcher was my favorite. Well, actually no, it was a cool weapon. It wasn't my favorite weapon. My favorite weapon back in the Unreal Tournament days was the flat cannon. That weapon was awesome. If you remember the flat cannon back in Unreal Tournament, mate, I was mad dirty with a flat cannon, like not even a joke. Like I would take that flat cannon. Once I got a hold of that flat, it was like, oof. But yeah, a lot of these games don't have that flat cannon, and the closest is to the rocket launcher. Well, I don't know. I guess the flow is probably like a shotgun or something. If you're looking at, depends on the type of game. But anyway, if I'm playing something like Call of Duty, which I rarely play, but if I ever do play Call of Duty, then I prefer like the assault rifles. Oh, did I have the lead? Damn, I didn't even realize. You know, I lost the lead. I didn't even know I had the lead. Apparently I had the lead. Then I lost it. Oh. Oh. I took the lead. I don't think I'm in the lead no more. Oh, I'm in the game now anyway. Alright then, so let's see what we can do in an actual game and not just a pre-game deathmatch thing. This is an actual game now. Ready for battle. What's happening, fellas? Lady fellas. Okay. Prepare to attack. Okay, I think well, I think it's going to be one of those ones where, well, we'll see in about 5 seconds. Yo, Wagwan Alan. How you doing? Good to see you, man. I appreciate you coming through. Big up to you. Big up to Alan Evans. Wagwan. Yeah, just played some Overwatch. I ain't played this game for a good while. Well, technically that's not quite true. I played a little bit before I started the stream just to make sure it was still working. And, you know, didn't have to, like, update anything and things like that. But yeah, I ain't really played this game properly for a good while. So I'll just kind of see if I can still do a thing with this. And you're just in time for the main game. Just in time for the main game. There's not too many people playing this game anymore, so... Oof. Oh, damn it, got me. I got gutted, man, got gutted. Let me get back into this because I'm trying to let my team down. I did think I did okay. I think I popped off about 3 people, 2 or 3 people at least. Oh, I ran out of fuel. But yeah, we need to defend. Was it? No, we're attacking. We attacking or defend? What's our objective? I don't even know. Oh, got another one. I've never seen this game before. Well, I don't think I have. I'm not sure. Anyway, this is Overwatch. It is a... Actually, you know what? I'm not going to say it's a super popular game. It was a super popular game. I don't think it's as popular as it used to be. The fact that I had to wait over 5 minutes to find a game tells me that there's just not that many people playing this game anymore. You know? There's just not that many people playing this game anymore. But, I need my health, man. Oh. Oh, yeah, I got my health. Oh. Appreciate the help. We got the objective. That's what's up. But yeah, like it used to be really popular a few years ago. It's still pretty big on the esports circuit, but I think on the regular people's circuit, my feeling is that it's just there isn't that many people. Like you turn it on, yeah, and I'm waiting over 5 minutes to get into a game. It's a long thing, man. You can't be doing it. Imagine turning on a game and waiting 5 minutes to get to the actual game. Busting caps and taking names, love it. Well, we try, man. We try. I think I did alright though. I don't see what I got though. Where is I? Where is I? Oh wait, it doesn't even say it just yet. Alright, so now we gotta attack. They're gonna defend, we're attacking. That's the objective right now. Oh, you got it. Now we're gonna keep it. We got it. Now we got to keep it. But yeah, I really like this game. It's just a shame because I was just saying that I don't play a lot of online multiplayer games like this, but it just seems out the ones that I do play, none of them are that popular. You know, like. Some of them just completely flopped. Like I used to really like Drawn to Death. That didn't do so well. Doesn't exist no more. I used to like Lawbreakers. That don't exist no more because it didn't do so well. This game still exists. It's it's still around, but there's not that many people playing it outside the esports world. You know, so it just seems out of the multiplayer games that I like to play, the online multiplayer games that I like to play. Yeah, none of them are doing too hot. Overwatch, I guess, is doing alright, but it's struggling. I don't know. It feels like it's struggling. Got him. But yeah, I like the team-based aspects of it. You know, the different classes where, you know, each character has different abilities, but nobody is like super overpowered or anything like that. So anybody can beat anybody, but you just have different skill sets. Ooh. Oh, they got me out of the air. Everybody seems to just want to play Call of Duty Warzone all the time. I want to kill on that. That's it, man. Call of Duty's taking over the world. Yeah, that guy got me right out of the air, man. Damn. I mean, I played Call of Duty Warzone. I played a little bit of it. And I guess to be fair, it's... Victory. We got him. Nice. I guess to be fair, it's not terrible, but Yeah, it's just I mean, the whole kind of battle royale type, I don't really get with that. You know, I don't really get with that. Like Apex Legends, I think is pretty cool. I like Apex. Fortnite, I've tried, man. Fortnite, I've tried to like that game. I've really tried. But mate, how'd I do? Oh, 11. Mate, I've not played this game properly for a good while. Just popped off 11 eliminations. I think I'm doing okay. I think I'm doing okay. 11 eliminations. I only got 3 deaths. I only died 3 times. So I think I'm doing alright. I think I'm doing alright. And we do a deathmatch again while we wait. See if we can get another game or 2. But yeah. Big up to the crew, man. It's going to kick me out of the game and make me wait again. Probably like another 8 minutes or whatever it was. It is too many cheats in Warzone. That does not surprise me. That does not surprise me. Or Call of Duty. I mean, to be fair, online games in general will have a lot. Tends to have a lot of cheaters. They're usually pretty good at doing something about it, though. They're usually pretty good at doing something about it, but I guess with Warzone or maybe other similar games, they're either too easy to cheat, or the people who are responsible for the community don't even care. Oh, who's got me? But yeah, it just ruins the game in the end. I mean, it ruins the experience, I should say. Because on one hand, it's like, if you're new at the game, and you recognize that if you're new at the game, you're not going to be any good at it, right? You recognize that. But when people are cheating, you're going to think that you're worse than you are. You know? And then you're more inclined to probably just give up or not even bother, thinking that you're just so bad at this game. You're so unbelievably bad at this game, and everyone else is like ridiculous. You know, like you might just give it up, and it's just a case of like people just using these aim bots or, you know, see-through wall cheats and things like that. I mean, that's the kind of downside of any game when it gets popular, is that you're always going to have people try to cheat. But that's one of the reasons why the people who are responsible for the community stay on top of these sorts of things. Like, I know the Fortnite community leaders, like on as much as I don't like that game, I know they do a really good job of keeping cheaters at bay. Like, they've done things like taking people to court. Well, to be fair, I don't know if they've actually taken people to court. I know they've talked about taking people to court. Whether they actually did it or not, that I don't know. But I know it was in the news about possibly taking somebody to court to sue them for using cheat bots. There's some guy got a letter, and his mum wrote back saying, "Oh, my son, he's not the one doing it. Now, please spare my son." But yeah, they take that so seriously, and it's like that. And you know, you could say that taking people to court might be a little, especially when you're talking about taking some bloody 10-year-old kid or whatever to court and suing him. Probably a little bit draconian, right? A little bit harsh. But it's just, I just think it's good that they take it seriously. Maybe they don't need to go that far, but it's good that they do something to make sure people aren't cheating. You know, or people think twice about using a cheat. Yeah, maybe don't sue a kid, but you know, it's good that they're doing something and letting it know that, look, hey, if you cheat at this game, this is what we could do. Oh, damn it, man. I don't like deathmatch, man. I really don't. Actually, it's not I don't like deathmatch, I'm just not very good at it. But yeah, I don't like deathmatch. I don't. It's been 4 minutes now. Still waiting for the next game to start. Bloody hell, man. Ugh. I need to get some money so I can build a new PC. My PC right now is... It serves me well over the years, no doubt. It's definitely served me well over the years, but it's time, I think, that I built a new PC, but I ain't got no money to build a new PC. Not the type of PC I'd want to build anyway. I'd want to build... I mean, I don't need to build like some super badass, you know, whatever, but I'd want something pretty capable. It's good to see that they care about their community, and that's not a bad thing. Indeed, indeed. And that's the thing, it's like, when you show that you don't tolerate certain things, that it's not okay or whatever, and you're not just going to do something silly like, oh yeah, ban you for 2 days. You know, when you actually show that, actually, no, we want to make sure that people just not only don't cheat, but don't even think about cheating. It helps when you come to the game. When you're getting killed by everybody, you know it's because you just suck at the game, right? You know it's because you just suck at the game, and that's fine. You can get better at a game. You could play it till you get better at it. But when people are cheating all the time, you just think, man, I've been playing this game for ages and I just can't get anywhere. You probably just end up giving up. And I guess the way Epic look at it is that if people are playing a game and giving up because there's too many cheaters, that's potentially lost revenue for them, right? Because that's a game that survives on people buying from their you know, their microtransactions, you know, from their store, their contents. You get the game for free, and then the idea is that you like it so much that you might want to buy a costume or something like that, or you might want to buy a game skin or whatever, right? Or one of the special characters. But if you quit because there's too many cheaters, you ain't gonna buy nothing from them. So that's potentially lost revenue for them. So yeah, as harsh as it sounds to go sue a 10-year-old, I get it. I get it. Oof. That's why I don't do deathmatch, man. Give me that team-based thing. I like to work with a team. I like to work with a team. Everything's so much harder on your own, and it doesn't need to be. Teamwork makes the dream work. It's been nearly 7 minutes though. There just isn't that many people playing this game anymore by the looks of it. What I don't understand though is that, I mean, there's what? Oh no, there's only 2 of us now. So everyone else is in the game. It's just 2 people waiting to be put in the game. Me and this CPNG guy. Oh, mate.
I will not fail again.
He got me good. Oh. Oh, there's a whole bunch of us now. I remember back in the day when cheats were simple. I can remember back in the olden days when cheats were things like, you know, up, down, left, right, YBXA or something like that, and you get like an extra mode or something. Like you get the ability to select the same character twice on Street Fighter, or you get unlock the turbo mode, you know, infinite health or something. Back in the days of simple cheats, actual cheat codes. Nowadays, people actually pay monthly subscriptions to use cheats. Can you believe that? Can you believe that? People actually pay monthly subscriptions to use cheats on games like Fortnite and things like that. Imagine paying somebody a monthly fee to cheat in a game. That's crazy. That's crazy to me. I think this thing may sound harsh, but on the other hand, it encourages people to not cheat. Right, exactly. Yeah. And that's the thing. It's like you could either not do it, like maybe give a light punishment, like maybe ban them for a while, but then, and okay, they're banned, but what can they do? They can set up a new profile, change their IP address. It's not that hard, right? To get a new IP address, VPN, it's easy. So it's not a difficult thing to get around the ban, and then you're just back cheating again. But you sue them, and it's like, yeah, you can get maybe you could if you could come back, but that's like, do you really want to risk getting sued again? Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. Do you really want to risk getting sued again? So yeah, it sounds harsh, and maybe it is, but I get it. People don't cheat because they suck at games. But think about this, there's like, not only do you suck at a game, are you going to use a cheat, but you suck so bad that you'd actually consider paying to use a cheat. Like, that's crazy to me. Just not play the game. Like, you know what I mean? Like, at that point, surely the most logical thing is to be like, let me just not play this game. And like, if you not only have to cheat, you have to pay a monthly subscription to somebody to use the cheat that they made. Bro, just don't play the game. Like, I don't understand that. Like, I mean, look, far be it from me to dump on a man's way of making money. I get it. It's tough out there. We all got to make money the best way we can. And if you're making cheats for games and people are willing to pay you a monthly subscription to use it, hey, right. But at the same time, it's like, if you're the person that's buying that cheat from that website for whatever you get it from, in my mind, I'm thinking, just don't play the game. Like, you clearly suck at the game. Don't don't play the game. Like, you're not gonna get better at it by using a cheat. Like, number one, you're not gonna get better at the game by using any kind of cheats. So if you suck that badly that you'd actually consider paying somebody, was it $5, $10, or whatever it is they charge per month, at that point it's like, yeah, just don't play the game. Just don't. Pick up something else. Go play Tetris. You know what I mean? Play bloody Sudoku or something. I don't understand that. But that's the world we live in right now. People are paying monthly subscriptions to use cheats. And then and then they risk getting sued because, like, Epic ain't playing. Epic ain't taking no prisoners. Oh, this guy is not playing. Oh, he just come hard. But he's on his own though. We got a. Oh, I think somebody got him. Somebody got him. Let's see who though. Oh, somebody got me. I will never pay to cheat if I can't do the game. Won't play. Right? It's you know what I mean? This is don't play the game. So I can remember, like, back in the days, like when you're playing something like Gattaca, or was it Gattaca? Galaga. That was it. Galaga. You know the was it a Namco game? No, was it Namco? No, I don't remember anymore. Was it? I thought it was Galaga. I want to say Galaga. I'm sure it was Galaga. Konami, yeah, it was the Konami. And you had like cheats for things like, you know, infinite health and infinite ammo, that kind of thing, or whatever it was. I can't remember the exact cheat, but it had cheats for stuff like that. And those days was kind of like a cool thing to do because, like, I mean, them games were tough, right? So you might use a little cheat to get you some infinite health. But if somebody said to me like, okay, yeah, if you want to use this infinite health cheat, you got to pay me $5 a month per month so that you can use this cheat. Like, yeah, I'm not. It's like, no, we're good. We good. We good. Oh, there, this guy. Oh man, I got bad. It's like, we good, man. We good. Don't worry about it. I either just go play the game and get as get good that way, the old-fashioned way, or I'm just not playing the game. Like, that's it. Those are my choices at that point. I am not paying to use a cheat. I'm not saying I've never ever used a cheat in my life. Back in the day, I used plenty. These days, nah. Well, actually, that's not quite true. I have like, I've used cheats on games that I've already beaten, and then with things like GTA, I think you just use cheats on them anyway, right? Well, not GTA 5. I didn't use a cheat on GTA 5, but GTA Vice City, I played that whole game with like weapons cheats and health cheats. So I ain't gonna say I don't do it, but I ain't paying for no damn cheat, that's for sure. But yeah, certainly when it comes to online games, like multiplayer games like this, nah, never use the cheat. Never use a cheat on an online game. I've come across some games where I'm pretty sure other people were using cheats. I can't know for certain. But that's that seemed to me. But nah, not for an online game. That's a line I feel like that's a there's certain things you don't do. Well, we still got to attack this thing, you know. It's heaps of GTA 5 with just using the buttons on the control pad, which is cool because it reminds me of the old school days. Oh wait, who we got? Oh, we got defeated. It's heaps of GTA 5 with just using the buttons on the control. Oh right, yeah. You mean just the up that? Yeah. But yeah, with GTA like 3. GTA Vice City, yeah, I pretty much play those whole games with the cheats, you know, because I feel like back then that's just kind of how you did it. Not that you can't do it without the cheats. I'm sure you can, but it's just kind of that was kind of the culture back then of just like weapons cheat, infinite health cheat. But the thing about the cheats on GTA 3 and GTA Vice City is that I'm not so. I only need 2, 3. Okay. Oh well. Bet. Maybe bet next time. We'll see. But yeah, the thing about the cheats on GTA 3 and Vice City is that even though they were still cheats, there was a skill with those cheats as well, right? Because the weapons cheat, the health cheat. Excuse me. Yeah, it would give you like health and shield. But it's not like you're impervious to plane. Like, you still can get shot down and your shield can still go and your health can still deplete, still die, right? And there were parts of that game where you would get shot at relentlessly, like proper relentlessly. And then having to do the health cheat in time before it dies was a skill in and of itself. Because you had to like do the health cheat, and then it was like when you run out of ammo, you start doing the ammo cheat. You know what I mean? And it was like, yeah, granted, these were cheats. I'm not saying that I ain't saying that, but there was still a skill involved with using the cheats in those games. You know, it wasn't just some da-da-da and then it's all done and everything's done for you. It's like, no, there's still something there that you got to figure out. But that's yeah, different time back then. GTA 5. I feel like from GTA 5. Yeah, I didn't use a cheat on that. I mean, I know there was some available, but I never used a cheat on GTA 5. I actually beat that whole game without using a cheat. I don't think it was. I guess by then they kind of designed the game to maybe not whatever, but not be as needed. But still a cool game. Well, my favorite cheat was back on Street Fighter 2 on a Super NES. And if I remember correctly, something like up, down, left, right, Y, X, A, or up, down, left, right, or down, right. I don't remember. Something like that. It was something like that anyway. And when you do it on Street Fighter 2, it would unlock the ability to play as the same character. So you couldn't normally, like, I could play as Ken, but somebody else had to play as, you couldn't pick Ken. But when you do the cheat, you can both play as Ken, you could both play as Ryu, you could both play as Dalsim, and that kind of thing. And that's what that cheat would do. And then on Street Fighter 2 Turbo, where you could select the same characters just anyway, right? When you do that same cheat, it unlocks Turbo mode, and that just makes the game a whole lot faster. So you can actually put the speed all the way up on Turbo mode from like all the way up to like, I don't even know, whatever the highest number was, like 10, 20, I don't remember, but it goes super fast. It goes super fast. That is not a game to be played on the, nah. I don't know who's beating that game on that mode. But when you play it on that, the way the computer's just like, like, no, you're not hitting anything at that point. Unavailable while searching for a game. All these are unavailable while searching for a game, I guess. Alright. Yeah. Game browser. Teams 1v11, free for all. 1v11, you know, raw. Yo, what up, Nat? Wagwan, Nat, how you doing? Appreciate you coming through. Have a blessed. Well, actually, I mean, it's nighttime here. What's that? I would guess it'd be afternoon. Where you at? Good up. Oh, you just put it there. Good afternoon. Yeah. Well, good afternoon to you. Yeah, it is nighttime over here. It is 11:39, 20 to 12. Let's see if I can get one more game in before we finish today. In GTA, you had to run from the cops and hide before you could use the health cheats. If you can't get away quick enough, then you're doomed pretty much. So there was skill involved. Definitely, you're right. Exactly. It wasn't just do the cheat and then everything. I'll tell you one game actually that I used the cheat on where it didn't even matter that I was using the cheat, and that was Codename 47, Hitman Codename 47. It was the very, very, very first Hitman game. Not long before they rebooted it with just Hitman. No, this is like Hitman Codename 47. This is back in like early 2000s. I think it got originally released, maybe even late 90s. It's an old school game, and it was a decent game. Like in terms of like the concept of it was pretty cool. The idea and everything, you know, all that was cool. But the game was, in my opinion, I feel the game was just broken. Like, it was so unbelievably hard. Like, I don't think the game was supposed to be that hard. Like, I feel like the game was just actually just broken. Like, it wasn't really tested properly. Because the amount of times it would do stupid things. They might have re-released it on the PS2, but it was originally a PC exclusive. So if it is on the PS2, that would be like a re-release or something. But originally it was a PC exclusive. But yeah, let me see when this was released actually. Let me see if I can find out real quick. Because this is old school Hitman Codename 47. It's proper old school. Let's see here. This was released 19th November 2000. And yeah, Microsoft Windows. Yeah, this was a P6. Yeah, it might have got re-released on the other platforms, but originally. But anyway. Yeah, so I felt like the game was just broke because it was so unbelievably hard. It would do things like when you die, like search time was ridiculous on this game for real. What up, Splash? It would do things like when you die. It was like if you're in a doing a mission and somebody catches you, and you know you're in disguise, whatever, but somebody catches where you are, and they start shooting at you and you die, right? It would spawn you in the exact same position where you died. So immediately you spawn, and then you're already being caught. Like the moment you spawn, you're being caught again because it would do things like that. But there was a cheat called like God mode, right? And the idea being that you can't die or whatever. That cheat did not do what it's supposed to do. I tell you that. It did not do what it's supposed to do. Like I don't know whose idea was it to call it God mode. They should have called it like, I don't know. But I can't think of a witty name right now. But yeah, that did not help. It did not help. Put it that way. It did not help at all. Hitman Contracts. Yeah, so Hitman Contracts, the second one. Wait, Hitman Contracts was not the second one. Silent Assassin was the second one. Yeah, so Silent Assassin, yeah, that was on consoles. When that got released on consoles as well as on PC. And I think Contracts was the third one. Yo, Wog One. We just got raided. Yo, Professor. Big up Professor for the raid. Appreciate Professor. And his 2 students that just came through. You played Hitman 3 yet? Nah. I mean, I played Hitman, the first Hitman, and it just drove me crazy. It legit drove me crazy. I couldn't, like, after a while, like I said, I feel like the game was just broke. I honestly feel the game was just proper broke. It was not working. So yeah, I never completed that. Gave up. Apparently some people actually completed that game. I'm not one of them. But yeah, I did play Hitman 2, Silent Assassin. I really liked Silent Assassin. In fact, a friend of mine actually works on that game. He was one of the testers. So good to see that one actually worked, because boy, I'd have to come to him and be like, yo, what's up? Hitman 3, I tried playing, but we're still waiting. Over 9 minutes, you know, bloody hell. Crazy indeed. Crazy indeed. Oh, here we go, finally. Yeah, Hitman 3 I did play a little bit, but honestly, I couldn't get into it. I just couldn't get into Hitman 3, and I haven't really played much Hitman games since then, not properly anyway. Ever played old Dreamcast games like Shenmue and other old titles? Not Shenmue. I have not played Shenmue. Or Shenmue 2 and Shenmue 3. I guess they're making right now, or supposed to be making. But I remember my little brothers played it. They rated it highly, but no, I never actually played it myself. I know a lot of people rated that game highly, but I never actually played it myself. My favourite game on the Dreamcast at the time was Virtua Tennis. That game, Virtua Tennis, was my jam back then. Yeah, the naming mechanics are confusing. 8. I like Hitman Blood Money. Yeah, Blood Money. I remember that one. I never played it, but yeah, I think that was like the 5th game or the 4th or the 5th game. But yeah, that first Hitman game, if you could find it, I mean, you could get it on Steam. I don't know if they fixed it since then, but if you can find it on Steam or find it wherever, try playing. You can get it super cheap, by the way. It's not like an expensive game by now. But yeah, just to know how broken that game is, assuming they haven't fixed it since. Assuming they haven't fixed it since, just to know how broken that game is, it's worth the, I don't know, £2 or whatever they charge for it by now. It was really big back then, actually. Well, Hitman. Oh, got eliminated, man. Got eliminated.
Back into the fray.
Got eliminated. Oh, back into the fray. I need this camera to be more this way, actually, but oh well. But yeah, I was just saying, I want to get a, I want to build rather a new PC, new gaming PC. I won't do it now because I ain't got the money for that now. But that's one of the things I want to do. I don't know if I can do it this year or whenever, but that's one of the things I want to do. Oof. Gotta be careful with, man. I'm getting shot. Getting shot. Oh, I got revived. Oh no, got deaded. Man got deaded. It was pivotal in the creation of games like GTA. Shenmue did bits one of the first open world titles, and I think the search times is due to Blizzard losing 29% of its audience during COVID. Wait a minute. Are you saying 29% of Blizzard, of 29% of Overwatch players died from COVID? And if I remember correctly, I think the long time started before the pandemic. If I remember correctly. So I know it's been like, to be honest, I haven't played this game for a good while now, properly. But I do remember, ooh, this guy, sneaky, sneaky. I do remember, I'm sure I played a little bit before the pandemic. I remember some long wait times then as well. But I don't know, maybe I'm not remembering it properly. I love all the different ways you can take out your targets in Hitman. So, especially in Hitman Absolution, so cool. Yeah, one of the things about Hitman that's really cool is like you said, the amount of different ways you could take out your the amount of different ways you could play the game. Like you can go in all guns. Well, depending on the mission, I should say. Some missions you have to be stealthy because that requires it. But generally, you can either go all guns blazing, you could go super stealthy. Plus, there's just so many different like creative ways of like taking somebody out. You know, if you could think of them or try and spot them, those are really cool. What's going on here? And I mean, found other games. Oh right, okay. At least 5 million active users across WoW and Overwatch. Gotcha. Yeah, no, I could definitely believe that because, yeah. The last few times I've been on this, it's just, yeah, long wait times to get into a game. Like just now, 9 minutes, bro. 9 minutes to get into this game. So yeah, I could definitely believe there's just not that many people playing it anymore. And it's a shame because I was saying before, it's a cool game. I actually do like Overwatch. I actually do like Overwatch. It's a pretty cool game. It's probably one of my favorite multiplayer games right now. But it just seems that all the online multiplayer games that I like don't do so well. I don't know, man. I seem to pick the games that nobody else likes. That's how it goes these days. You know, I liked Lawbreakers, that flopped. I liked Drawn to Death, that flopped. Overwatch is still around, but barely. Listen, tell me a game you hate, and I'll start liking it, and see how long it is before it flops. Tell me a game that you don't like, and I'll start liking that game, and then we'll see if that game flops as well. Because it just seems every game that I like, every multiplayer game that I like, Got him. Every multiplayer, online multiplayer game I like just seems to just... Overwatch put up a good fight, but... in the end, it's just losing it, man. Aye. Weirdly, their revenue went through the roof due to in-game purchases, and same here. My 13-year-old bro is nutty at Windmaker character. Okay. Well, I said Windmaker, Widowmaker. Windmaker. Yeah, I used to main Widowmaker actually. Widowmaker I think was one of my first mains. I mean, I tried Tracer because no, she's British, right? Just I tried Tracer, but Widowmaker was I think my first main. But after playing around some other characters, I kind of settled on Farah. But yeah, Widowmaker's cool actually. I've got there's Widowmaker right there. Widowmaker Funko Pop. I don't have a Farah Funko Pop though, so that's what I should do as well. Now that I'm maining Farah, I should get Farah Funko Pop. Which is good because it adds a lot of replay value to try the different, different approaches and see the different outcomes and hit. Yes, definitely. And I think that's one of the games why the hardcore Hitman fans love it, you know, because it's so versatile in how you can play the game. You know, so you can have people who try to figure out as many different ways of completing a mission as they can. You know. Because even when you say like, okay, you could do it stealth, right? Even within that, there's like how many different ways you can go stealth. Oh, that guy's thick. Got a tank up here, you know. Oh, got me. But you know what? I imagine like the people who are still playing this game, as you were saying, like the revenue went through the roof. I imagine the people who are still playing this game, like are really just the hardcore Overwatch guys, right? So my guess is they probably kind of banded together, maybe set up a Discord or whatever forum, and said, okay, look, we're losing players. Let's make sure Blizzard are okay and spend more money. That's my guess is what happened. Oh, this is a bad idea. This was a terrible idea. What was I thinking? I went deep into enemy territory right there. That was not a good idea at all. Back into the fray. Oof. Yo, what up, Mac? It's the Mac Militant. I'm doing alright, man. I'm doing alright. Big up to Mac. How you doing, sir? It's the Mac Militant. Ah, we got defeated. Oh. Deep behind enemy lines for real. That was a bad idea. Hamad's got play of the game. Oh, I just got an endorsement. Good teammate. I appreciate that. Thanks for the endorsement. Appreciate it. Man, that was a terrible, terrible idea. Let me endorse somebody. I feel like these endorsements are pretty random though. Like, I don't know what anybody did in this game. But, you know, I guess it's nice to give something to somebody. Let's see. I've got another endorsement. Bruh, bruh. Oh, 8 eliminations. Not too bad. Died 10 times though. I did level up. I just think I just leveled up. Nice. Yeah, got me a loot box. Alright, let's leave this one. Yeah, not bad. Week off work, so not bad at all. Nice, man. Always good to get a week off work. Always good to get a week off work. What you gonna do with that week? That's the important thing. That's the important thing. What you do with that week. So I've got in this loot box. I'm off to see my... Okay, there you go. I'm off to see my cousins for the next few days up in Newcastle. So it'll be good to see family. Ah, nice. Family time. You ever played Team Fortress 2? Not really. Has more active users in ranked, I think. You would have some transferable skill. Appreciate the back and forth chat. I've quit, but still struggling at the moment. This stream's helping. I'm glad it's helping. You've quit. What's Bud though? What's Bud? I'm not sure I know what that is, but I'm glad it's helping, man. I'm guessing it's something bad. So I'm glad you quit it if it's something bad, and if this helps you stay away from something bad, then hey, even better, right? So yeah, big up to Splash. Appreciate that, man. Appreciate you coming through. Appreciate you chatting. Appreciate you keep helping to keep chat if I can even talk properly. Appreciate you helping to keep this chat lively. So yeah, big up to everybody right now. Let's see this open loot box. See what we got. Weed. The wacky backy. The devil's lettuce. Speaking of that, actually, just reminded me of something. Little story. Let's see what we got here, though. I got... This is a... Oh, I've got 4 things, alright. 10-year morning till night. Smoking. Need to get my life... Okay. I got beans on beer. Ah, gotcha. Well, congratulations on being 10 years free of the smoke. Here's to another 10 and another 10 after that. Bruh. But yeah, I'm gonna tell you guys a story in a sec. Let's check these gifts we just got though. Just got an emote for Diva. I don't play Diva, so whatever. I'll take it though. I got spray for Farah. Cool, I'll take that. I don't. This is a Turbone. I don't really play Turbone, but alright. So skin. Let's equip that. And Calavera spray. Okay, we'll equip that. Whatever. I do like playing Ghost Recon Wildlands on PS4. So cool. Oh, Ghost Recon. Did you see on Amazon Prime? The Tom Clancy movie they just released called Without Remorse. You see that? No, only 2 days. I've quit. 10 years is my service to the... Okay. So it's been 2 days. Okay, I gotcha. Well, congratulations on the 2 days. It's a start, man. It's a start. Before you can get to 10 years, you've got to have 2 days, right? So big up for the start. This stuff's been helping me a lot mentally recently. Best going for me is exercise. So the other day in a cab, and for those who don't know, real quick, I drive a cab, and I'm out in the evening. I get this trip come through, and so I go to pick this guy up. Now here's the thing about driving a cab in London, is that you know that at some point some drug dealer's going to get in your car, right? It's kind of like you know that. If you do any kind of business in London, yeah, at some point a drug dealer's going to come into your shop, come into your car, come into your, wherever it's your place of work, buy something for, you know what I mean? It's just how it is. Right, it's just what it is. Some drug dealer's going to do that. Now, for the most part, you know, you're not going to know anyway, because they're not going to tell you, you're not going to ask, right? And I imagine a lot of the times you won't even have any kind of feeling or any kind of inkling that that's what's going on. Every now and then you get like a suspicion that somebody might be doing something a bit dodgy. You know, you don't have any proof, but you get a suspicion, yeah, that somebody's might be doing something a bit dodgy. All right. The other day, not only did I get a suspicion that somebody's doing something a bit dodgy, the dude just flat out confirmed it as well. Now, I didn't ask. He just said it. And I don't know why you tell a complete stranger that you're going to buy some stuff, but that's what he did. Anyway, it's like, you know what, whatever. None of my business. You do you. I don't, you know what I mean? I'm not involved. But yeah, it was one of these situations where like it was booked to go back and forth. So it's booked for him to take him there, and then I had to wait and then take him back. And so he's off doing whatever he's doing. Now I don't see all the details of what the transaction was because they just somewhere else. It's not in my car. It's somewhere else. They're doing that stuff. But apparently, what happened is that when he comes back to the car, like we're about to drive off, and this dealer guy comes up to the car, and he's like, "You gave me 40." That's all I heard was he said, "You gave me 40." So I guess whatever he gave him was too low for what he bought. And then now I'm thinking, shit. I don't need this. Oh boy, I don't need two people arguing about pay. Like, you know what I mean? I don't need that. That's because I don't figure out. I don't need like a buyer and a dealer arguing about how much the pay was in my car, near my car. I don't need that at all. That's your business, what you do, but I don't need to be involved. You know what I mean? I don't need that. Luckily for me, at least, the guy who was buying just you know, took some more money out and gave him the rest, and then he went about his way. And yeah, so then I took him back, and then that was pretty much the end of it. But it was just one of these things where it's like, dude, like I'm not gonna ask you what you're doing. It's none of my business. You don't need to tell me what you're doing either. It's none of my business. But he just, mate. I don't know why someone be so obvious about it. I really don't, but what can you do, man? What can you do? So I guess that's the way some people are. Just a tiny little bit of a hairy moment. Nothing too serious in the end. Thank God. Could have been a lot worse, right? Could have been a lot worse, but boy. Glad it wasn't. Glad it wasn't. My dad is from London. He used to drive a cab back in the day, over 30 years ago. Oh, nice. Big up to the old school cabbies. Man, we get that in the shop too. People showing out like, I don't need to, right? You know what I mean? I don't need to know. I don't need to know. Like, bro, you listen, I might suspect something. You don't need to confirm it. You just don't. You don't need to say anything. I'm not. Oh, mate. I don't need to know. Yeah. But you know what? I got some stories. I mean, there's this one trip I did where I would say it was kind of it was a bit suspect, right? But end of the day, I didn't ask, they didn't say. But this was a trip where it was booked by somebody, and the person who booked it isn't a person taking a trip, and that's not unusual. That's pretty common. People book things for other people all the time, so that bit's not the unusual bit. But that's just, you know, what happens. Somebody booked it for a couple of other people, and it was two guys that got in the cab, and I was taking them somewhere far. I don't even remember where it was, but it was far outside London. That was booked also. Again, go there, come back. That's how it's booked. Now for me, great, because it's a long trip out, long trip back. That's a good payday. But yeah, two guys in a cab, and you know, we're kind of talking a little bit. They seem pretty chill, all that kind of stuff. But we get to where they're going. One guy gets out of the cab. The one other guy stays in. And the guy that got out, he goes away, and he just say, "Yeah, back in a few minutes. Yeah, back in 5 minutes." Like, all right, cool. So we're just waiting. But other guys just in the cab, and then eventually this other guy comes back, and he's like, "All right, cool." And then we took him back. And then it was two drops, like we'll let one guy out first and a second guy out at another place. And I was like, yeah, it did seem a bit like, my guess is they were probably doing something a bit dodgy. But I didn't ask, they didn't say. For all I know, they just wanted to go out somewhere far for one person to do something, and maybe the other guy was just there to keep the other guy company in a car. Like, that's, and why not? Why not? I'm not here to judge. I'm not here to judge. You do you. Oh man, like escape, man, especially in London and Norway, though. Man, I watched a documentary on cab drivers. One of the hardest courses going. Props to you, Bandit. Well, I'm more of what you call a private hire driver rather than an actual taxi driver. So yeah, those guys, they do a lot. The taxi drivers, they do that whole testing. It's called the knowledge, and it's like a 5-year thing. It's a long thing. It's a long, and then you learn all the roads of London. So yeah, that's us. I didn't have to do that. I mean, never say never. I might do it one day. It's not on my mind to do it at the moment, to be honest. But you know, who knows what the future will hold. At the moment, I'm fine doing the private hire stuff. So you know, we'll see. But yeah, the taxi guys, the guys who drive the black cabs, yeah, those ones who do like the knowledge courses, and they learn all the streets and that whole thing, and it's called like, it's like Blue Book, and I can't remember stuff, but yeah, it's a lot of stuff they learn for that. People shout about their business, then they wonder why they get caught. They'll come say it's for real, for real. Who's this guy I heard about? One guy on Vlad TV or something, one of these things with Vlad TV, you know, one of these YouTube channels where they interview like celebrities and rappers and that whole thing. And one guy I heard about was like just bragging about all the crimes he's done, and then after that got put up on YouTube, the dude got arrested. Dude got arrested. He literally just had a tape of him, a video of him admitting to all these crimes, and then he got arrested. And apparently that's not even the only one. Like, when that happened, that's what I heard about. But when that happened, I've seen some stuff about how police have used a lot of Vlad TV stuff to help catch people because they just keep admitting the things that they've done on his channel. Oh my days! Like, I don't know, man. I don't know. People are funny. Phone's on 4% too, so if I disappear, I'll be back next stream. Thank you for the chat tonight. You're a legend. Oh, big up to Splash. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Yeah, I do try to stream quite regular. Unfortunately, I don't have an actual schedule because yeah, everything's just like all over the place. It's a bit hard to be super consistent, but I do try to be as consistent and as regular as I possibly can. But yeah, check out more live streams, God willing, to come, more videos to come. I do have other channels as well, so yeah, check them out too. There are links in the description for that, so big up to all y'all. Yeah, when you deal direct with public, you get to see many types of people. Hey, ain't that the truth? Without asking all those questions, people think he's undercover agent. Please, he may as well be at this point. Undercover crime watcher, for real. Like, I don't know, man. Like, why would you? I mean, first of all, yeah, don't commit crimes. I think like that's the first thing. Yeah, don't commit crimes. Okay, but if you are going to commit a crime, why would you go on something like Vlad TV? Vlad TV is not like some unknown channel that nobody watches either. It's like, you know, people watch Vlad TV. The dude's got, I mean, I don't know how many subscribers he's got, but you know, he does pretty well. He's a pretty popular channel, and people go in there and admit to all kinds of stuff. It's like, why? You know, what for what? To what ends? To what does this serve? But hey, I guess there's one less criminal on the streets, I suppose. I guess that's something. I guess that's something. One less criminal out there, so hey, keep admitting it, I suppose. Don't self-snitch on public platform. Hey, people is funny. People is funny. But yeah, no, you're right. Anytime you do something public facing, like I used to work telephones, like call centers, and yeah, like you say, you come across all kinds of people, and that's a good thing. That's one of the good things about these kind of lines of work. You meet different types of people, and you get to see like a real kind of view of what the city is like, or what the people in the city are like. You know, like this past year during the pandemic, I've met people who, you know, take the pandemic super seriously, take all the precautions, all that kind of stuff. I've met people who don't believe it's real. They don't believe the pandemic is the COVID is real. They're like, no, it's a conspiracy, it's fake. I've met people who believe, it's down to the 4G. I bet people who were taking it seriously at the beginning and just don't care about it anymore. You just meet such a wide range of people and opinions and that kind of thing. And it's like, you could take all of that and be like, okay, let me try and understand why they think what they think, and then come to some kind of conclusion if possible. So it's a good thing. You get a view of what the people are saying. And granted, I know it's not the whole of the nation, but still, it gives you an idea of what's going on outside of your four walls, and say maybe just like your own kind of circle of people. It gives you a kind of idea of what other people might be thinking and other people are going through. And so yeah, definitely, man, definitely. That TV is worldwide watched. Yes, indeed. Popular channel. I watch that. I mean, I don't watch it all the time, but I do watch it from time to time. Social media culture, I think back in the day it was word of mouth, the craze. In today's age, it's in 4K self-recorded. Yeah. Back then it was like you heard something from somebody who heard it from somebody else. Now you see it, everybody's doing it for the clout. Everybody's trying to get that clout, man. People are going on IG Live and like talking about things they've just done on IG Live. It's like, dude, why? Why? Makes me laugh when people think it's fake. Tell those people who died or family members died from it. India as well, and truly fucked from it at the moment. Yeah, India. I heard about that, man. Damn, man. And apparently, it's I think it's a lot to do because it's such a large population. But mate, hey, loves to India, man. Hopefully, they get through that, because boy, that's tough. I still want to see the alien from Area 51. Hey, one day, man, one day. Those aliens are probably dead by now, though. I mean, like long, like decades dead. I mean, like proper, like I don't know. Maybe they preserve them. But then again, I mean, they're aliens. You have to figure out how to preserve alien bodies, because I imagine alien bodies don't need different preservation than human bodies, right? So, but then again, maybe they don't. I'm just assuming. Maybe they don't. Maybe you could preserve that dead alien body the same way you preserve a dead human body. Maybe. I guess we wouldn't know. We wouldn't know, right? In the older episodes, after their sanitation system and religious beliefs made it difficult for control over people, but really tough country to control. Yeah, last I heard was there is a vaccine rollout going on there, but yeah, it's difficult to get it to people because I think like some people have had it, but because of the large population, it's still quite a small percentage. And it's more to do with like the increase in rates rather than the number of people get. I mean, according to Philip DeFranco, that's why I was watching it. Infrastructure's always been a problem. It's a shame, man. It's a shame. Yeah, I did say that some countries are going to try and help out, so hopefully that happens, because all the help you can give. Area 51 mistake. Well, I mean, it probably does, but maybe not because of the dead aliens. I mean, for all we know, dead aliens smell like lavender, right? For all we know, dead aliens could smell like a sweet factory. Could smell like candy floss. But well, I mean, we wouldn't know, right? We wouldn't know what dead alien smells like. But yeah, Area 51 probably does stink. I imagine it probably does stink. Maybe not because of the dead aliens, but I imagine it probably does stink. If it's not the dead aliens, it's something else that's making that place stink. That's my guess anyway. That is my guess. I wouldn't know, of course. Aliens. But yeah. Here's the thing. I do believe that aliens are out there. I'm not sure I'm super convinced that aliens have ever visited Earth, though. I mean, they could have, right? And it wouldn't be that unthinkable. But I don't know. I feel like personally, I'm not overly convinced that they visited Earth. I think there are aliens. I think there's probably multiple like intelligent life forms in different planets and things like that out there. That's my guess. But have any of them actually visited Earth? I'm not overly convinced of that. Maybe. I'm not. You know, it'd be cool if they had. Maybe. But yeah, I'm not overly convinced. Maybe. I'd like it to be true. I'm not sure that I believe that they have, though. But I do think there are alien intelligent life forms out there, whole civilizations out there, loads of different civilizations in different faraway galaxies and solar systems and whatnots. But have they visited Earth? That's the thing. That's the question. They live in Earth, I bet. They live under the ground, deep underground. We can't be the only life form in the universe. We can't be. Well, I guess technically we can be, right? I mean, that wouldn't be impossible. We can be the only life form, but yeah, no, I doubt it. I doubt it. I think just it's so vast and so massive and so much unknown out there, right? That yeah, to me it just seems a reasonable thing to say that there are other alien civilizations, maybe some more advanced than us, maybe some less advanced than us in terms of like technology and that kind of thing. Maybe some of them are relatively new, like they've only just started, right? Only just become an intelligent life form, only just been made, or that, you know, that like that. Maybe some of them have been for millions of years before we were on Earth. You know, maybe we just wouldn't know. We just would not know. But yeah, I mean, I believe there exists. I believe there's all kinds of things out there that exist that are yet to be discovered. That things that we may never understand. You know, I think the vastness of this life and the complexities of the universe and everything, I think it just goes beyond our understanding of like logic, you know, and that whole thing. Life questions always intriguing. I saw something on a video today which made me kind of laugh, but also it might even be a thing actually, where the person said, if time is money, yeah, if time is money, then does that mean an ATM is a time machine, right? And then it goes on to say, ATM, a time machine. Huh? I mean, it's not wrong, right? It's not wrong. I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying. He could be onto something. Yeah, oh boy, you know what it is? It's actually pretty late and man's gonna be up early. So, I'm gonna have to start wrapping up, guys. I'm gonna have to start wrapping up. Yo, big up to everybody who came through. Whether you stayed for a little bit or stayed for a lot of bits, I appreciate you. Yeah, so I don't have a live stream schedule, but I do try to live stream as much as possible. Hopefully the next one would be maybe Friday, or possibly tomorrow. I might be able to live stream tomorrow if I can. I might try and do a live stream from my car. If I can, we'll see how that goes tomorrow though. But if not tomorrow, then hopefully at least Friday. But we'll see how that goes. But yeah, check out the videos on the channel. Check out any live streams that you might have missed. Check out my other channels, social media. I'm Bandit Haze on all the social medias. BANDITHAZE, Bandit Haze on all the social medias. So yeah, check me out there. Big up Mac. Big up Alan Evans. Big up Splash. Big up Professor. Big up everybody who came through. Big up Streamlabs. I'm using Streamlabs. Big up to you and your crew. I appreciate you and all that you do. Always good to appreciate you, Alan Evans. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Always good to see all of you guys, man. But we come back. We need to do this thing. We're doing this thing. We're doing this thing. So, till whenever, if ever, peace.